just not knowing where you're going to end up and what you're going to do with your life.
Yeah, it's trust me, this is radio and podcasting were not my first choice either. So, not that I don't love it, but they weren't my first option. First option was architecture, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
really,
completely different.
There's the line I always like. It's if you want to hear God laugh, tell him your plans for the future, and it's so true. It's just funny how life seems to work out, and you have no idea what
Absolutely
the future has for you.
Well,
the fun journey.
One way to get, back on path, I guess, or get back on track or figure out which path you're supposed to be on is by seeing what the fans are saying. And the best way to do that, sir, is you're very active on Twitter and Facebook, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Social networks are great for allowing artists a relationship with their fans that, before these social networks existed, was really, really tough for artists to connect with their fans on such a personal level. So yeah, I'm really try to push my Facebook and my Twitter. I try to stay really active and respond to people. My Twitter handle is at Zach DuBois Music. That's at ZachDubois Music. And same thing, Facebook.com/Zach DuBois Music. And yeah, I really try to stay active on those and let people know what I'm doing. Both musically and just in my life in general. If I'm watching a football game or a basketball game, I tend to get into doing live tweets of the game and sharing my insight on those games and just kind of letting people know what I'm up to in my everyday life. And people, the great thing about Twitter is people can, tag you in a tweet and you can respond to those people and see in real time, what people are thinking about you and your music. So it's been really cool, and I love it.
Yeah, it's a great way to really kind of make people feel that they're on stage with you or they're on the road with you, and it really is. It's kind of awesome to chat, especially with the young up and coming artists, like yourself, that find out and kind of grow a relationship that might just grow over the years with a growing artist.
Exactly, and YouTube has also been really, really big for me. That's actually kind of how I first, quote unquote, got started with this whole thing. I put up some covers of popular songs, and 2 weeks after I put up the video, it had like 30,000, 50,000 views, and I was like, holy cow, that's pretty cool. And so YouTube's been really great as well. And if you just search my name, Zach DuBois, again, that's ZachDuBois, just to search my name on YouTube, and you'll find a bunch of different videos I put up of either cover songs or, my own original music's up there too. So YouTube's been huge. Recently, this past year, I went over the 1 million view mark, so that was a pretty big milestone.
Well, congratulations, sir. That is a big milestone.
Yeah, I was pretty excited about that.
That is, trust me, that is exciting stuff. There are major artists out there right now that are still trying to get to the 1 million views. So congratulations. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to think about that. My videos have accrued over 1 million views. Maybe not 1 million people have seen them, but a lot of people have been exposed to my music, and I couldn't have done it without YouTube and social networks. And it's incredible if you give fans the opportunity to spread your music, what they can do for you.
Absolutely. And one of those big tunes that's on your Facebook or on your YouTube page hasn't been up there very long, but it's already got about 14,000 views. Is the new single from you, sir? That is Southern Belle. Tell us a little bit about either the video, the song, whichever one you want to talk about.
Yeah, well, the video is pretty cool. I released that about 3 weeks ago now, I think, and like you said, it's got like close to 14,000 views on it last time I checked, and yeah, it was a really cool video to shoot. I actually flew out to Southern California, out in the Los Angeles area, to shoot the video back in the end of January, and we were trying to brainstorm on places where we wanted to shoot the video outside, and me and the director, and we decided upon Southern California would be a pretty good place to be in late January.
Yeah, go figure, huh?
Yeah, it beats being in the Midwest or down in Nashville even. Southern California, is a pretty nice place to be no matter what time of year it is. So yeah, it was a really fun video to shoot, and I was really excited to get that out to kind of show people what I've been up to out in California. So it's fun. And the video or the song it's a really fun, up-tempo song. Play a lot of bar shows, and when you play bar shows, you find that audience participation is a big thing. So this is one of those songs that you can get the audience to sing along to with the na-na-nas. And,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And after listening to the song, you and I were both Midwestern boys, and I'm going to go on record right now that as a Midwestern boy, we love our Midwestern girls. We love our, we love our girls around the area. But as a Midwestern boy, almost every country song is about a Southern girl, and the way that I'm looking at your song, sir, is it kind of goes, what's all the hype about? And it explains a little bit better than most tunes, I think.
Yeah. This is it's a song. I met this girl down in Nashville at a bar. She was at the Tin Roof down there, and she was visiting a friend at Vanderbilt. And she was from Georgia, and yeah, it was one of those songs that came about. I wanted to write a na-na-na song, like I said, and I met this girl, and she was a Southern belle, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to write this song about her. So.
Well, there you go. Well, now is the time, Zach DuBois. Sir, how about you intro the song, and then we'll take a listen to it, all right?
Yeah, so this is my new single. It's out on the radio right now. It's called Southern Belle, and my name is Zach DuBois.
South of the Mason-Dixon, I was hoping to find the answer to my prayers are waiting for me. On the other side, I was chasing a dream to play and sing, but Lord have mercy, did my life change when I caught sight of that blonde-haired beauty staring back at me. She was sweet tea sipping in her sundress, dancing around, her hair was a mess. Her pretty blue eyes made my heart melt. Raised in Dixie and washed in the blood with long tan legs, what's not to love? Driving a back road with a rebel yell. All the answer to my prayers was a Southern belle. Slight drawl from her soft lips, she smiled and said, hey, I'm Elizabeth. It was the prettiest name that I'd heard before. Man, she lit up my world with a laugh and a smile, and her down-home charm was driving me wild. I wasn't sure just what I felt, but I knew that I wanted more of the sweet tea sipping in her sundress, dancing around, her hair was a mess. Her pretty blue eyes made my heart melt. Raised in Dixie and washed in the blood with her long tan legs, what's not to love? Driving a back road with a rebel yell. Lord, the answer to my prayers was a Southern belle. I'm in Indiana, boy, on a Tennessee night with this Georgia peach laying by my side, looking up to the sky and thanking my lucky stars. Na 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 na. Dancing around, her hair was a mess. Her pretty blue eyes made my heart melt. Raised in Dixie and washed in the blood with long tan legs, what's not to love? Driving a back road with a rebel yell. Lord, the answer to my prayers was a Southern belle. Southern belle. Oh, Southern belle. I love my Southern belle.
Are you on Twitter? Yeah.
Follow us on Twitter at OTBP Podcast.
Follow me, all right? Okay.
Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/offthebeatenpath.
Let there be lonely, I'm ready to grieve the love I've been holding on to. I've tried so hard to keep saying you're mine. Now it's time. Now it's time. Let there be hurt, and I'm craving the tears that have burned in my eyes for so long. I want to feel every drop of the pain as I cry, as I cry. I'm gonna suffer the aching I've earned. Mark this one down as a lesson I've learned. 'Cause the only way out of here, it's the only way out of here. Let there be daggers that tear through my skin, down to my heart where the whole thing begins. Make me a new one and I'll love again. Until then, let there be lonely. It's the only way out of here. Oh, the only way out of here. Let there be lonely, I'm ready to grieve the love I've been holding on to. I've tried so hard to keep saying you're mine. Now it's time. Now it's time.
Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt. There you go. Actual sisters, the Secret Sisters, and their tune, Let There Be Lonely. Yes, they are actually sisters. They're not just using that as a name. It's Lydia and Laura Rogers are their names. And again, they're actually sisters. You can find their self-titled debut album that was produced by super producer of country music, T-Bone Burnett. Again, find that on iTunes and show them that you appreciate it by buying some of their music. So on Twitter and Facebook, it's easy. The Secret Sisters is all you got to do. Look for them, follow them, and become a fan. Because that's what I'm here for, folks. It's Off the Beaten Path podcast. I'm teaching you all about brand new music. So up-and-comers, some nobodies that you've never heard of before, but now you have. And I want to introduce you to your next favorite band. And maybe it's Clayton Anderson. Clayton Anderson on Twitter or Clayton Anderson Official on Facebook. He's got a big Midwest tour rolling through right now through, looks like about mid to late September. So through the rest of the summer, he's going to be in Illinois, Tennessee, Iowa, Indiana, Missouri. So if you're in the Midwest, look for Clayton Anderson. He'll be in somewhere close to you, hopefully. So, or he'll be right here on the podcast. Here he is. Wanna Be That Feelin'.